This is a smartwatch for kids. Now, this is where there is a lot of division. There are those people who say a smartwatch for kid makes a great amount of difference. It actually is something you should get out there. This is called the Watch Out Wearable Next Generation Smartwatch for Kids. So, comes with a nano SIM card slot, features a front-facing camera for video calls, which is, I think, a very interesting thing. Complementary application has parents. You can actually monitor the usage of what your child is doing, where that child is. Comes for a price of about 14,999 rupees. Now, my point is that this is actually a watch that has been well thought out because it's got everything that you would basically want for a kid. So you want security, safety, where the kid is. It's got a camera. But then that other question that comes up. Should children actually get technology of the kind like a smartwatch that early in life?
The wearable tech market is on fire right now, with virtually every tech brand introducing their iteration of a smartwatch. But between all this excitement, there is still a void that needs to be filled. We are talking about a major deficiency in options for kids when it comes to smart wearables. Now, we understand that young children of impressionable ages cannot be given access to technology without administering its use. That is why giving them smartphones or regular smartwatches is not a wise idea. But what if we tell you that there is a gadget in the market now that takes care of all these concerns? We're talking about Watch Out Wearables Next Gen Smartwatch for Kids, a gadget specifically designed for our children. So what makes this smartwatch so special? Let's find out. Watch Out Wearables have done a commendable job when it comes to the design of this smartwatch. Pitched primarily for children, the design is not overly cartoonish or animated, but is rather subtle and smart. To make it more interesting, the brand does provide the smartwatch in multiple peppy colors. The ergonomics of the watch is also quite favorable since it is lightweight and children should not face a problem keeping it strapped on for longer periods of time. The watch also comes with an official IP54 rating, which means kids can keep it strapped on around water. Pressing the right-hand mounted button, the smartwatch comes to life and we're greeted with the 1.3-inch round display on it. Vibrant and crisp, this display is better than what we'd expected. Optimally bright and easy to read under direct sunlight, children should not face any problem looking at the smartwatch. The panel is also super responsive and it gives quick feedback. In our testing, the smartwatch did not miss out on any of our commands. Moving on to interacting with the smartwatch. Spoiler alert, this is where things get interesting. Featuring one of the most intuitive operating software that we have come across on a smartwatch, the UI loaded here is neat and fun to interact with. The animations are unique and children should be able to learn their way around it quite easily. This OS also provides generic customization options like multiple watch faces and setting up alarms and reminders. But that's just the beginning, since the smartwatch is loaded with some truly unique tech. For starters, children can store and control music from the smartwatch since it comes with 4 GB of internal storage. Watch Out Wearables claim that connectivity is this product's strongest USP, and we can see why. The smartwatch is GPS enabled, which means parents can keep a track of the location of their children. This location is visible through the complementary app, and more on that in a little while. We also get to see a nano SIM card slot on the smartwatch, which enables both internet and cellular connectivity on it. There are inbuilt speakers and mic which work perfectly fine and allow break-free conversation. The signal reception is also pretty strong. There's also a 2MP front-facing camera with which children can not only click pictures but also do video calls. The efficiency of this smartwatch not only depends upon the unit itself but also the application that helps the parents to configure it. Available on both iOS and Android, the application gives unprecedented access to the parent. As mentioned before, a parent can keep track of the child using the smartwatch. A parent can also turn on class mode from here, which means that they can essentially turn off the smart features from the phone except the SOS button. A clever addition to make sure children focus in class. Coming down to the battery life of the smartwatch, the 580 mAh cell gives a mileage of about 3 days with all features turned on. This is impressive given the connectivity options on board and the live GPS tracking. And with that, it's time to wrap up this review. Watch Out Wearables have achieved what they had set out to do with this smartwatch. Essentially, a smartphone on the wrist, this can be a valuable investment for both children and parents alike. It is feature-rich, looks great, and offers a certain amount of mental peace with the security it brings along. At 14,999 rupees, this is perhaps a great device.